Morning student. In our last video we are discussing our fourth unit adaptive physical educations and sports for children with special needs, that is for Divyang persons. Adaptive physical educations, adapt means to adjust or to adapt, modify. So adapting means adjusting the physical educations for the children with special needs so that it meets the unique needs of the disabled person. There are various professionals who help the children with special needs, that is counselors, physiotherapists, occupational therapists, special educators, etc. These are the professionals who help the children with special needs. First, counselors. The role of counselor. The role of counselors is to know the problem of the child and finding out the appropriate solution of that problem. A school counselors help the children in all way, that is it's help in it's provide him academic guidelines, social and behaviors and emotionals, etc. Means if school counselors provide the child academic guidelines, they provide the guidelines that what after the graduations or after the school, what are the career, which subject you have to choose, in which field you should go, etc. This type of guidelines he provide. And also psychological, if the child is psychologically imbalanced, if he is not mentally fit, then sports counselors help this type of children. And sports counselor also cooperate with the teachers, parents and special educated teachers to create a healthy learning environment which make them feel comfortable. Special counselors have special training in how to know the problem of the child and solving their problem. They take the class, they take the training. These are the some role of counselors. Okay, the first role of counselor is counselors helps to provide academic guidelines. It's help in psychological imbalance. It helps to make the child psychologically balanced. It's solve the problem of the child. Sports counselors find out the problem of the child and give the appropriate solution for that problems. He also coordinate with the teachers, parents, special educators about the problem of the child and provide solution to them how to deal with this type of child. And also sports counselors also provide career counseling, etc. Next is physiotherapist, occupational therapist. What is the role of occupational therapist? Occupational therapists are regulated healthcare professionals who work with children in variety of setting, including school. That is occupational therapist. It is a healthcare professionals. It's help the child to do his daily activity. Usually when a child grow and develop, they learn to do their things like taking care of themselves, managing their school work, playing sports, doing creative activity, etc. But sometimes some children face problems to do this day-to-day activity. It is due to the it is this problem arise when there is uh, due to motor development problems. Occupational therapists know about the development of gross and fine motor development. Motor development means development of bones and muscles. In motor development, there are two types of development: gross motor development and fine motor development. Gross motor development means development of big muscles, like development of leg muscles, hand muscles, etc., which helps to do the big activity like running, walking. And fine uh, fine motor development means development of small muscles like development of finger muscles, etc. This type of small muscles helps to do the small activity like writing, catching, etc. So occupational therapists help this type of children who have problem to do his day-to-day activity due to the deficiency in fine motor development. When children have difficulty in doing his day-to-day activity because of problem, it is hard to fully participate in the things they need to do, wants to do, etc. Occupational therapist also helps the teachers and parents to better understand their child and solve the problems, how to deal with their child, etc. They cooperate, they coordinate. The occupational therapists cooperate with the teachers and parents also to know the problems and how to deal the problem of the child. The goal of occupational therapists is to improve the child participations and performance in his daily life and to promote him independence, to promote overall independence. This is the role of occupational therapists. Occupational therapists help the child who face difficulty in doing his day-to-day activity due to undevelopment of his fine motors. Next is physiotherapist. Physiotherapist, it is also a healthcare professional who promote health and well-being of all. The aim of physiotherapist is to maximize the movement and function with someone is affected. When someone is affected by injury, this physiotherapist helps in proper functioning and movement of that injured part. The first role of physiotherapist is to manage the injury. If there is any injury, it's help in management, it's help in proper functioning, proper movement of that injured part. Next is it's do a proper regular checkup of the child, treatment of the problems with the help of physiotherapy, treatment of injury or any problem with the help of physiotherapists. And physiotherapists also guide the parents, teachers to how to deal with these children, etc. This is the role of physiotherapist. Next is role of physical education teachers. What is the role of physical educational teachers? Physical education teachers, commonly known as physical teachers or physical education teachers, its first responsibility is to educate, is to provide primary and secondary, provide education to the primary and secondary school student in physical activity and in psychomotor learning. The role first is physical education teachers helps to maintain discipline in the school. Its main role is to maintain a disciplines, to create, to organize the activity, various types of activity which helps in motor development of a child. Its physical education teachers also help to develop leadership quality in a child by participating in game and sports. It also helps in strengthening the child, strengthening the social quality in a child, make the child academic strong, and also special education teachers make the planning, make the syllabus include game and sports in that syllabus, create a lesson plan for the game and sports, motivate the student to participate in game and sports, and then after giving the training, he evaluate the performance of the student, the performance of their physical fitness. He give the training, and after the training he make the evaluation of the student performance, and also organize the various physical educational program so that it's improve the lifestyle of the child. Lifestyle of the child, develop confidence, develop social skill, helps to develop obesity, make their life active and energetic, etc. These are the role of special physical education teachers. Next is role of speech therapist. What is the role of speech therapist? Speech therapist, it's help to develop communication skill of a child. Okay, the role of special therapist is to develop communication skill of a child. The children who have problem in communications, special educators help this type of child. Speech and language therapy is concerned with identification, assessment and support of speech, language and communications and swallowing needs of the children, young peoples and adults. Usually the child faces difficulty in communication in a public place, and these special educators help to develop the skill, communication skill of a child that develops speech, language and communication needs. Therapists play a role in supporting you and your pupils with speech, language and communication. The key role of speech therapists is diagnosis of children with different speech, language and communication needs to find out the needs of the child and solving. Next is the main special educators. What is the role of special educators? Special educators, it act as a manager. It is the head of all the professional. The main role of special educators, education teachers, is to provide instruction and support which facilitate the participation of students with disability in their regular class. These act as a managers and responsible for the development, implementation and evaluations of student individualized education program. He work as a manager and make all the rules and regulations, for the individualized education program, and also look after their activity, the activity of the various professionals, and take the feedback, etc. These are the role. He is a head, he is a manager. He look after the activity of all the professionals, take a feedback, etc. He special educator teachers serve as a case managers and responsible for development, implementations and evaluations of student, individualized educational program. Special educated teachers also provide necessary information to the teacher before provide information to the teachers so that they understand the children before the entering of the children in the classroom. Regarding the disability of the child, special educators provide all the information of the child to the teachers before the arriving of the child. These are the some role of the special educators. So we have discussed about the role of various professionals who help the children with disability, that is counselors, occupational therapists, physiotherapists, physical education teachers, speech therapists and special educators. Counselors helps the child to solve their problems. Counselors find out the problem of the children's and solve their problems. It gives guidelines. It provides academic guidelines, provide counseling to the child, helps to provide all the informations, make them mentally fit, mentally balanced, if the child is psychologically imbalanced, etc. Next is occupational therapists. Occupational therapists, it is a healthcare professionals who help the child to do their daily activity. Usually the child who face difficulty in doing his day-to-day activity, these occupational therapists help this type of children to do his day-to-day activity, and also help the parents, cooperate with the parents. He provide information guideline to the parents, teachers, how to deal with this type of children, etc. The role of occupational therapist is to improve the child performance, improve child participation in the daily activity, and do his activity independently. Physiotherapist, it is also a healthcare professionals. He manages the injury of a child. Physiotherapist helps in the management, help in the treatment of the injury through physiotherapy. With the help of physiotherapy, it's help in treatment of the problem of a child. Usually it also make a proper regular checkup, provide a guidelines to their parents, etc. Physical education teachers, it also its responsibility is to provide responsible for educations to the primary and secondary school student, develop leadership quality, maintain discipline, developing motor quality, organizing the activity for the development of child. He help in the physical education teachers helps in all-round development of a child by participating in game and sports. He developed the leadership quality in a child by participating in game and sports. It also helps to develop confidence, develop social skill, helps to reduce the obesity, etc. Speech therapist helps to develop communication skill of the child. Special educators, his role is to provide instruction and support to all the professionals. It make all the rules and regulations for the individualized education program and make it implement. he is responsible for the development, implementation and evaluations of the student individualized educational program, and he assists the student emotional skill. Special educator assists student with special needs in overall physical skill, learning skill, communication skill, improving their social and emotional skill, etc. Now we have complete our this unit, physical education and sports for children with special needs. Physical education, the first is physical educations. Educations means knowledge or gaining knowledge. If we gain a knowledge, it's hard to modify our behavior. And physical means any body movement. So physical education means learning or gaining knowledge through body movement which modify our behavior. Adaptive physical education. Today, physical education is not only for normal people, it is also for disabled person also. Physical education for the disabled person. This adaptive physical education is for the disabled persons. Adaptive means adjust, to fit, to modify. Modifying the physical educations or adjusting the physical education program for the children with special needs so that it meets the unique needs of the disabled person. Adaptive physical education means adjusting the physical education for the disabled person so that it meets his unique needs. And the aim of adaptive physical education is to ensure that each and every child is provided with physical education service to meet his or her unique needs. Its objectives are individualized education program, developing motor skill, active participation of the child in game and sports, developing confidence, developing social quality in a child, etc. There are various organizations who promote adaptive physical education like International Federation of Adaptive Physical Activity. It is the organization which promote adaptive physical education. Next is Special Olympic Bharat. This Special Olympic Bharat is for intellectual disabled person. In international level, Special Olympic International, this is for the intellectual disabled persons at the international level. This Special Olympic Internationals, it was developed by Eunice Kennedy Seaver for the people with intellectual disability. The idea came to her mind when she witnessed the social exclusions of peoples with intellectual disability who were kept in a custodial jail. She believed that if we give equal opportunity for them also, they can also be a good athletes. Therefore, she organized this Special Olympic for the intellectual disabled persons. And Special Olympic Bharat, it is an organization which is approved by the National Sports Federation, and Special Olympic International for the development of person with intellectual disability. Okay, for the development of person with intellectual disability. The Special Olympic Bharat, it is the movement that it's give the training, coaching, build the interest, motivate, etc. Paralympic, it is a multi sports event for the disabled persons. In Paralympic, people with disability participate in the game. Paralympic, the first Paralympic Games was held in 1960 at Rome, and its headquarters is at Bonn, Germany. International Paralympic Committee, it is the governing body of the Paralympic game. In Paralympic, it is divided, there are different types of disability, therefore Paralympic disability is divided into 10 category, and the people compete with each others according to this category. Deaf Olympic, it is for the deaf person. Next is inclusion. Inclusion means Deaf Olympic. This Deaf Olympic, previously it is known as World Game for the Deaf or International Game for the Deaf. Usually the persons this Deaf Olympic, it is an international Olympic committee sanctioned event at which the deaf athletes compete with each others. Next is inclusions. Inclusions means the act of being part of something large. Inclusions, it is the act or the state of being part of something larger. And inclusion in education. Inclusion in education means educating the student with special educational needs, means educating the normal persons, educating the disabled and non-disabled student together under a same roof, under a same class. Inclusions in educations is defined as learning environment that promote full personal, academic and professional development of learner irrespective of their race, class, color, genders, disability, sexual preference, learning style, language, etc. Inclusions reject the use of spacious school or classroom to separate the student with disability from the student without disability. He wants to give equal opportunity. The needs of inclusions is to mold the next generations. If we give education to them together, then they will see the person first and their disability second. The student learn, they understand each others and to value the diversity. Provide opportunity for friendship. Educating together provide opportunity for the friendship. They provide opportunity for the friendship. They student feel comfortable with each others. They interact with each others. Therefore, they feel comfortable. The disabled persons will also feel comfortable with the non-disabled child. And it also develop communication skill of the child. The children know their strength and weakness. They enjoy the feeling of belongingness, friendship, togetherness. It provides perfect meaning of the real life. They learn to interact with each others, prepare the individual for adult life and cultivate an enriched learning environment. Because if we teach the disabled persons with the non-disabled person, then we use different technique, methods, we use additional resource. This additional resource is also benefit for the children who are non-disabled. The diversified teaching strategy is useful for the non-disabled persons, which is the advantage for the non-disabled persons. These are the some needs of the inclusions. In society, in a social context, inclusions means every person has the right to participate, irrespective. Every person has the possibility to participate fully and equally in all social process, irrespective of their race, color, sex, belongingness, etc. from the beginning. And inclusion in education means educating both the student together, disabled and non-disabled student together in the same classroom. We should reject the use of special school or classroom to separate the student with disability from the student without disability, because inclusion is about the child right to participate and the school duty to accept the child. It is the duty of the school to accept that child.